All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Blitz Sports Media. I'm Ryan Linklater. I'm back with Brady. Of course, we got a special guest here, Deatrich Wise Jr. from the New England Patriots. Deatrich, how are we doing today?
Doing fantastic.
Awesome. I'm really happy to have you on here. Those of you guys that don't know, he is a Walter Payton Man of the Year candidate this year. He has the WiseUp Foundation. Why don't you give us a little bit of a rundown of what's that about? Why it's getting such a impactful thing? Yeah.
Well, definitely. So we've been doing community service, my family and I, for a long time. We ended up finally making it a official organization back in 2019, WiseUp Foundation, and our goal is to push back education on this, my communities, serve students, student needs, and we honor our military veterans. We have about 3 or 4 programs that we do. One of them is our Wise Big Man Camp. Justice on both offensive and legal alignment. We teach something fundamentals, techniques, and also aim to get them seen by college coaches and etc. Also, though, we have a bridge to trade program that we help kids get vocational skills, nutrition, plumbing, HVAC, things like that. And then we had a big, huge gathering during the July and Christmas months, bringing the disabled and bringing the homeless veterans together is for like, so that's about it. They took some countries to do
Absolutely, 100%. Obviously, you got the 2022 Community Service Award for the Patriots. Definitely prestigious honor there.
And yeah, it was really cool. That's my brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's awesome. So let's go ahead and get into some of these interview questions. Obviously, I talked about how I was a little bit younger. I remember when you were drafted as a 4th-round pick. How were you able to carve out such a long career going into, I believe it's year 9, correct, Deatrich?
Yeah.
And so despite not being one of the top in the draft, one of the, at the time, 3-year editor, you made a long career. You won a Super Bowl. You've been multiple Super Bowls. Well, how has that fueled you, and how does that team handle you?
Well, I've always played with the edge. My mindset was always go in, do what I need to do to help impact it. And I believe I had a lot of great years around, 40s. Slaves. Matthew Slade, the Lawrence guy, Dante Hightower. This is name. Those guys been very important in my development. Player, obviously had the best coach in the game. He actually helped me develop certain skills that I needed to help fill on the game. Run game, pass game, I needed. So now understanding the game from his eyes, something that I really helped me out.
Yeah, 100%. You talked about those veterans like D-Mac, Dante Hightower, even your first year when you guys brought James Harrison along.
Yeah.
Obviously, the last couple of years you have been selected to be captain on the Patriots. Can you talk about how those captains, those leaders while you were coming up, taught you how to be a leader now that you're the veteran teaching the young?
I always say those guys, they were very deep. And what they have done helped me to really get as well. I definitely has a little difference 3 or 4 years than they have experienced. But I think because of those times I've had, I can use that information, that tool to help lead teams. My main goal is just to be a better. I stand on those guys' shoulders a lot. Just kind of like there's the next guy up to pass the torch to me. So my main goal is make sure I'm a great leader to the team get wins, and help bring Team 10 together, all different types of situations.
100%. Kind of talked about your time currently and tonight, how it's going to really get back to this. Obviously, you're free agent this season. You don't know for sure what's going to happen. Eventually, we'll be back in New England. You saw Mike Vrabel's now the head coach. You got a new staff coming in.
Yeah.
How exciting would it be to work with a great defensive mind like Mike Vrabel, who's been to an AFC championship and has some great coaching? You probably shouldn't even have been on the market, to be honest. You got him the best. What is it like potentially playing in a system and being a Patriot game?
Well, seeing Mike Vrabel from afar, seeing all the work that he's done, coach of the year, seeing how he's led the Tennessee Titans, they're a hard-nosed football team that day when he was coaching them. So having that same hard-nosed football, great ball players, strong ball players, now being the coach being brought here, coach himself he and put together It also it's real. The New York hustle, his career, Gardner Joe Daniels. He's like Chris KC. I'm saying, he's
Back for the third time.
you know what I'm saying? Coming around again. So he's been doing great. And all the other guys, Springer the dog, you know what I'm saying? He always keeps those guys rolling. So, and all the guys else that down.
So I got one quick question for you.
Sure.
So obviously, like Raymond Jackson in England, how familiar do you think that's just kind of from what he's had in Rod Mayo, Phil Belichick, compared to what they does?
What, we all have culture trees, culture pedigrees, right? And those guys kind of technically be under the Belichick tree.
Yeah, the Belichick tree.
So like they played for him. So his defense, his defense system and schematic schemes might end up already.
Yeah.
So we had the same thing with Rod Mayo. Rod Mayo was a great coach. Been in many Super Bowls. He's all 3 of the year, all everything. And now it's into Vrabel, same exact thing. He's going to bring that same prestigious mindset of Belichick, his defense, what he brings to the team with his own nutrition. So
100%.
very excited to see him good.
Yeah, Deatrich, you talked about leadership and the older guys, the veterans. When you were coming up, I gotta ask, what's your favorite Tom Brady story?
Favorite Tom Brady. My first met Tom Brady, he was after a run. So we're all running. Obviously on the news, so I'm looking at it like, that's it. So I'm running, I'm seeing it, I'm like, this is crazy. But at the same time, I'm trying to like get focused. So I'm walking to the training room. I'm all like just had a Pinterest, ready to go, So I got to the weight room. I walk to the weight room, I grab my card. I look up, Brady's right beside me. Brady goes, "Hey, how you doing?" I said like, "Hey." He goes, "Hi, I'm Tom Brady." I'm like, "Yeah." I know. I'm visualized, especially with you. And it was just cool. Ever since then, he's been a great teammate, great friend, type of guy who is very down to earth. Asking questions, he's a different book. He talked to us, rookies. He's been like I would say like a guiding light for the team, or for the team, and I'll just agree. So,
100%. So we talked about Belichick a little bit. Kind of what impact did he have on your career? Like obviously we all probably view Bill as the best coach of all time. What did he have an impact on your career, and kind of what's an example of Bill just telling you changing a guy's career from somebody kind of threw him out and Bill kind of turned him into something special?
So I said Bill has 2 great qualities. Actually, three. One's hit. Don't tell me. So the first one is he's really good at storytelling. He's a historian.
Yeah.
So he brings the key to the game, and I think that's important because that brings IQ to the game. So he's able to break down a coach where he got his philosophy from. Where that was better from. So if he understands coaching trees, coaching pedigrees, he understands team schematics. So you're almost like you're getting the master, the doctors under him, That's one. Second, he can see things in players that other can't really see. He's taken undrafted players and made them all pro, right? He's made them starters in the league, Super Bowl champions. He saw me and he told me that I needed to work on becoming a really good 3 technique, 4 technique, my technique. I'm saying like my own play, 6 technique. I'm outside. There's something you do. So but the first 4 years of my career, I'm playing this side. I'm like, right? If you say so, but I'm doing it. And I realized, I said, wow, it makes you more versatile. And his model was the more you can do. And then this is the third one. It's only for y'all.
Okay, all right.
He's very personal.
Listen, when he's been hopping on these podcasts, he's given a different
We got a different view of BB.
What you see him BB, I like that funny. When we see him Belichick is what we saw as players.
Yeah.
He never get to the meeting before. Yeah. But I think he really likes Pat McAfee. So he's always on the show.
Who doesn't? Who's right over there.
Yeah. Exactly. But so with that, he's able to like talk to guys, like, bring it in. He's real like his mindset is like, listen, man, don't go in like this. you got a problem, you want to talk with anything, playing time, whatever it is, just come to me. So my guy just come to me. They have one-on-one conversations. And that's how you build his rapport. So they should have got
Honestly, that's like the thing nobody ever talks about for all these years. Bill Belichick's this neat
He's
guy.
got no personality.
He just doesn't smile in front of the camera until now. I think his college thing is changed.
Yeah.
I got one more question for you on kind of Belichick just a little bit. You mentioned like how Bill moved guys around. You see like the top defensive coordinators in the NFL actually moved the defensive line to different positions.
Because
Jalen Carter,
coming off the edge, yeah, middle linebacker.
yeah, you got that. You got Spags always moving Chris Jones around. Like it's good. It's a good quality of all the great defensive coordinators moving guys around. So, what is your opinion now on Bill heading to college?
I think it's going to be great.
Well,
I feel like he's able to be himself. First, I was kind of like, what is going to happen? But I feel like he's an old school coach.
yeah.
He still be that old school coach, right? Learning how to, I mean, he may not be available to the guys, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, he watch Lucy. These guys watch some other show. I don't know what's on right now. But other than that part, he can bring a lot of knowledge to the game. College is very similar to, now in my opinion, semi-pro. So it's almost like you got paid guys, you got like that. So he have that actor, but he knows that. But he can bring a lot of knowledge to the guys. Make the coach a great coach. And you never know what can happen.
He said that Bill can't relate. He's dating the same age range as these guys.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
Yeah, no, that was the unspoken.
I'm gonna say, hey, Bill's a rival for me now. I work at Georgia Tech. I'm an HCC guy, so we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes, man.
So we've got a little bit of Super Bowl questions for you now. Obviously, we got the big game coming up. In your first year in the league, you faced this Philadelphia Eagles team. Obviously, you were in a rookie role. You hadn't fully blossomed yet. But I know that the week of preparation in D-line, you guys were going against an O-line just as good as the one that Philly has now, specifically Lane Johnson. Can you tell us a little bit about how you guys were planning on attacking Lane and what the scouting report was on the Big Eagles tackle? It's been around forever.
For a long time. Him and Jeff Rams, especially my first Super Bowls. When I first faced him, I realized I had a lot of work to do after. But he's a great tackle, good right tackle. Able to name Brown, got long arms, also very savvy. So there's I faced him. I used my force in his so basically, my force going right at him, long on the pushback, and then with the quarterback they have now, so it helps a lot. Most times they have to run guys pass, or soak blows for a little bit to pull like and throw the ball. But we had our battles back and forth. Great tackle, and I think he was a good help for them in the
Yeah, so I want to talk about a little bit of a career highlight. One career touchdown in 2020 against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
2 questions for you. How surreal was that moment, but do you still have the ball?
Yeah, still have the ball.
Yes, sir.
It was pretty cool. It was a sack fumble. And it was a sack fumble pickup touchdown. So it's kind of like the trifecta.
Yeah.
Got to tilt the rock.
Yeah. So, how did we call it the hat trick?
trick.
So it was pretty cool. I remember goal line, Mr. Raiders, fourth quarter. And I remember looking to my guy beside me. I was like, getting high like that for the game. He was like, yeah, let's do it. So they ended up running the game. I ended up beating the guard. The guy came behind me. I pushed the guard out the way. We both, the quarterback pushed the ball out. Ball fumbled. And I ended up seeing the ball, like, it fumbled down. And it kind of like laid there as we was coming down. I was like, oh snap. The guy just grabbed it. And I was like, I got it. I got the ball. So I remember running around telling them I have the ball. And they interviewed like 4 or 5 times. And I said, touchdown, man, I did it. After that, we all just celebrated. It was during COVID too, so we had no fans in the stadium.
That was Derek Carr, wasn't it?
That was
Derek Carr, if you're watching this, we got one up on you.
Hey, listen. So, you gotta mention it. How weird was it to play in front of both fans?
So y'all know how a sprint game feels, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Or how practice feels. It was almost like that. It literally felt just like I'm out here in full uniform on a Sunday, and there's no fans in the stadium. This is what is interesting.
Cardboard cutouts.
I only saw that once. We didn't have that when I played. Yeah. So certain teams like I want to say Chiefs, Miami,
The Raiders.
maybe so they have big fans and they're like, oh, we will get it. It was interesting. You can hear everything.
Sidelines, right?
You hear it. They're talking about on the field. So I'm on the field. I hear coach like, hey, change the goal. We're like, hey, change the goal. Like, he's telling us right here. Like, you know, like it was crazy. So he had like more signals and whatnot. But it was pretty fun to have that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
it was interesting. And it was.
So you kind of touched on it a little bit. You went to that Super Bowl first year. You guys fell short. Made it back the next year. Beat some really good teams in the AFC to get to that game in Atlanta against the Rams. And you got victory the second time out. If you're Jalen Hurts, he fell short on against the Chiefs team. You made it back and are facing them again. What advice would you have to him or anybody from that team that's having their second go-around here with a chance to get that apart?
So you back at the Super Bowl again after losing the field, your first appearance. Then my advice to anybody in that situation, whether it's high school, college, or pros, back in the championship again, is just rely techniques and fundamentals. That's all you gotta rely on. The bigger the moment, the more you rely on that. Stay poised and just focus on one play at a time. That's literally what we did. We knew this was the Rams game. They were a 300-yard average team.
Right.
They were scoring 35 points plus. They were score at the top of the hat. So we had to make sure that we kept them behind. That's kind of funny to say, but every time they ran the ball right there, getting tackled and so forth, the defense, you know that this team is a very explosive team. So I was talking to the defense guy, he goes, you got to get at Mahomes, right? And then whoever catches the ball has to like 12 guys just running. I know it's 11. To add up on the sideline. Coming on the sideline, wow, you know.
Big dog.
You got to, yeah. But you gotta attack it every single time and then stay forward. Whatever, like until the whistle blows, you gotta like, oh, I did it. Don't get too excited until that whistle is. Come on, that's how I think you
And that's one of the things, like, I think both of us, if we do our, like, analysis and stuff like that, watch a game, you see guys, they break moments kind of press a little bit, but they're the same. And you see, like, the camera's been on the sideline, like, they'll be frustrating. And there's a reason why, like, you see the Chiefs, the Eagles, 49ers here the past few seasons, they've had a ton of success, and you guys in the past. Every one of those teams, they stay poised. They've been there, they understand, and look, we messed up to this situation. We just had to study the next play.
You saw what TV told. He was in that stone cold look like he was too high, too low.
Staying put. That's something something that I learned. When I was my rookie year, I was that guy. All the time. You know, something happened, come low. Come back up. Come on low.
It sounds like my baseball career.
Yeah. But we was young, you know, like coming out of college, like you're excited. And I remember my symptoms like, hey, listen, I'm like, do you relax? Skate going on, turned up, or like C4 right now. Boom, like, what's up? Like, what you getting turned down? He's like, relax. You on the field, on the sideline, hold it in, so what you do. And I never got it until like my third year. I'm saying like,
I got it now.
I got it. So after that, I kind of told everybody, hey, listen, I remember I was the same way. I'll hop on C4 or whatever kids work out, or like this game is an NFL game, and I'm burning energy on the sidelines. Like, the whole game, voice is gone by the next day. So I realized it's like a light. It's like a lightsaber is more deadly than just like right here, you know, it's so straight up. Focus the light.
I can relate so much. So I was a reliever in college, right? We were actually down in Baton Rouge, just lessons and like this. I go down here, we're in front of 15, 16,000 people, right? I'm in like 7th inning, and I'm just sitting around, that's a pretty big crowd there.
Yeah.
Right? Go in there, Tommy Tanks, it's an absolute puke off me. And then I'm like, so high, so low, get out of the inning. And then the next like 2 innings, I'm just comfortable and relaxed. After that point, the highs, the lows, man, off the energy drink too. Just absolutely
ready to go.
There's a Baton Rouge telling me I suck, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I got so obviously you're gonna talk about Super Bowl. We'll get our Super Bowl prediction after this, but you have a ring, 2 Super Bowl appearances. You haven't been in the playoffs since 2021. As a veteran, right? You don't know how many years necessarily are left. So at some point in football, that how eager you get back to the postseason, have another crack.
Yeah, well, we're a team. I'm going there. That's the goal. You know, going there, want to win, want to play the postseason, and a chance to win.
Yeah, 100%. So Brady, I think it's time.
Yep, this is what we're gonna wrap it up here with
All right.
What's happening on Sunday? Who's winning? What's the score? What's happening?
I think the Chiefs going to win. 21-17.
Okay. What up?
Or no, let's say 28.
I'll say big score.
28-24. A little bit less scoring than last time. It's still good.
What's better is he doesn't know over or under, so we don't know either. No recommendation on that.
Yeah.
This isn't gambling
No, I'm just
advice.
kidding. Please don't take my advice at all.
So I got a quick question about the Chiefs pick, right? You played against Andy a ton.
Yeah.
What is so hard about playing this Chiefs offense?
They score fast, very exposed to take it. So Patrick Mahomes can keep on his head throwing the ball and somehow make it inside, some bread basket or a touchdown. You're saying like on top of what happened, but that's what they do. So that's why I feel like they'll win the game unless the Chiefs line stop. They can't stop me. Stephon Martin scored.
100%, yeah. And we've seen the postseason, like this Chiefs team run against Darren Henry, some of these big backs that have monster seasons. I think Spags will come here against that Bucks. We'll see Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Dallas Carter. They have great weapons, great offensive line.
But they have good DBs too.
100%. So the Eagles, I mean, make an argument they have the best roster. Really could.
Yeah.
That team is absolutely. But we really appreciate you coming on.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was an awesome episode. But hey, for those of you guys watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. More content coming out. Yep. Deatrich's telling you guys. And we'll catch you guys in the Blitz Angle next time.